Alright, so in today's video, let's go through my recent video game pickups and let's get into it. Alright, so these are some of my recent pickups. Obviously, I've picked up Final Fantasy 16 recently and been playing through that. Having a great time playing through that. And just some of the other ones, we're going to go ahead and switch camera angles. We'll probably do a little top-down shoot. I'll go through each game as well as why I got it, as well as the condition they're in, and what I'm looking for when I pick up used retro games. So we got a stack of games here, so let's go ahead and switch camera angles and do a little top-down shoot and show you guys a little bit more in detail about each one of these games. All right, so I got a stack of games over on the side, but let's go ahead and check out the first one. So this is Star Ocean, the second story. I picked this up because I've heard good things about it and I've been looking for it and I found it. I know it's coming out on Switch soon, I believe, so I'll probably play through that. But I still want to play through on the PlayStation, play the original as well. So there's the front and the back. I usually try to avoid buying ones with cracks, but I definitely have PlayStation 1 games in these jewel cases with cracks in them. So this doesn't have the manual in it. I do have to get that second hand, or I guess third hand. But it is interesting to me that this label is printed wrong on this disc, where you can't read some of it with like disc being cut off, as well as the second story subtitle here is also kind of cut off. So that's interesting that they didn't care too much about cutting off the labels. So it's definitely interesting. But I got this guy and I'm actually kind of excited to play through it. I'm excited to play through more of the PlayStation library, as I didn't really own a PlayStation 1. When I switched to PlayStation, it was actually on PlayStation 2, so I have more experience with the PlayStation 2 games outside of like the Final Fantasies that pretty much everybody's played, I think, that had a PlayStation. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is Wild Arms Alt Code F. So I recently went on a trip and picked up the rest of Wild Arms, so I actually have Wild Arms 1 to 5. And I wanted to get this guy because I know it's a remake of the first game, so I'm excited to play through the first game and then play this and see the differences, and definitely going to do that on stream at some point. It's just going to take a while because there's 6 games that I have to get through then. So I'm definitely going to get through this guy, and there's the back. And I try to get all of these with the manual. This one actually has a extra disc that comes with it. I don't know if there's another copy that doesn't actually have the second disc, but I'm pretty sure they all came with it, so make sure it has that. But like I said, I try to buy them with the manual already. Sometimes you can't, avoid it. And I also try to make sure that it has like the actual PlayStation case, which usually has a memory card spot here. I do want to actually fill all of these. I have another video coming up that I saw Mr. Ryan buy a bunch of memory cards and go through them, so I'm going to do a similar thing because I kind of like that idea and kind of wanted to do it before I saw his video, but it just didn't happen for me. So I'm glad to copy his idea and finally get around to actually going through and buying some memory cards and figuring out if there's any saves on it, see how old they are, and potentially beat some of them, because that'd be kind of cool. So I do want to try to fill up all the memory card slots for all my games, so that'll be something else I'll be collecting for. Let's go ahead and go to the next game, which I got at the local game store. Some of these I got by traveling a little bit. And I mostly buy the military style games because my dad would buy them, and that's what we had growing up because we got his console secondhand from him. So we would play a lot of these military shooter type games. So I try to collect them, want to play through them, and have fun with them. So that's why I got that one. Not too big of a reason. So I got these 3 because I've never played a Ratchet & Clank game outside of the one on PS5, which is like Rift Apart or whatever it's called. So I want to play through these. I have the first one already. I just picked up these 3 because I thought it'd be kind of cool to play through all the PlayStation 2 games and then work up to the PlayStation 3, and I believe I own the PlayStation 4 games, so I could play through that at any time too. But Ratchet & Clank is definitely one of the series I want to play through and experience a lot more of them, because I did like the PS5 game that came out, so hopefully they're similar, even if they're not exactly the same. Of course they're older and everything, but this one comes with an extra little booklet here, and then this has a little slip cover, it looks like. And the booklet goes like this. This is definitely a weird one for me. Most of PS2 is a actual book style one, so I haven't gone through it. I don't want to spoil anything in case there is any spoilers in there, so I'm not going to go through it too much, but it's kind of cool that there was a whole extra card here, as well as the manual's in really good condition. And so we got this one, which is Up Your Arsenal. The first one was Going Commando. I don't know if these are in order. Let me know down in the comments which order to play these in. I'll probably play them in the release order. Oh, interesting. So this has the same thing? No. Manual. I thought the manual was sideways for a second there. Kind of looks like it's supposed to be. But, oh, it is. So this is interesting. I've never seen a lot of these. Most of the ones I've seen are just regular booklets, not any type of changes to them. So, but yeah, pretty good condition. This is usually how I like getting my PlayStation games. I like having the booklet and making sure they're intact and everything. So there's that. And then Deadlocked. I don't know if these have a lot of multiplayer focus to them. Let me know down in the comments on that, as I haven't played through them, obviously, like I've said. So, see, that one has a normal booklet as well. It's kind of damaged, but I don't worry about too much of this. As long as it's not like waterlogged or anything, it just looks like it's been used. So, I kind of like that. And of course, the cases are all the normal PlayStation 2 case with the memory card spot, which I like. Need for Speed Pro Street. So I play a lot of Need for Speed racing games. It's definitely one of my higher up there categories of games that I love. Pretty much all of them on PlayStation 2 I really love. And so this is definitely one that I wanted to get. And looks like there's like cheat codes in it from whoever originally owned it. I saw this and I was like, I want to get this copy specifically because it has some type of cheat codes or something that someone wrote. So I actually kind of enjoy that, and I've been keeping it same location, but yeah, that's why I got this specific version. But I did want to pick this up anyways, and case looks good condition and everything, so I picked that one up. All right, so the next one I didn't actually mean to pick up. I have an app that I check, but it's kind of hard to make sure once you have a certain amount that you don't already have the game. So I accidentally bought not this version, but this version. And so this one actually has a good manual in it. Disc is all great. Same with the case. It's all great. So I had this and I wasn't really happy that I actually bought it twice until I realized that the copy I had didn't have the front page on the manual. So I'll gladly sell this at some point. It'll go in the stack of duplicates, and maybe I can see if it goes up in price. If not, I'll just sell it. Right now I'm not too worried about it. I have 2 copies, but definitely only keeping one in my main collection, and then I'll just keep I have a few duplicate games that I've either bought because I think the prices might go up or for different reasons. So definitely a good choice that I accidentally bought it twice, but that's why I bought it twice, is because I didn't realize I had it. Hopefully I can find a better solution to that, to try to find when I have duplicate games, or look a little bit more into my app for making sure that I actually don't own the game. Alright, so I got this guy because I wanted to collect all of the Wii U games, and this looked interesting to me. So I'm trying to get a full physical collection of Wii U games, so I'm getting there. Not even halfway, I don't think, but this is definitely going there. And I didn't realize until I got home that it also contains a Wii game. So this actually was released late, and they already had ported it to Wii U, if I understand correctly. And so they just released it in North America as both. So you get both. In case you had either of them, you get 2 manuals. The Wii version and the Wii U version are both in there. So you get 2 different manuals for the games. I don't think there's much of a difference between the two. It's literally just one runs on the Wii and one runs on the Wii U. But they both could work on the Wii U since the Wii U is backwards compatible with the Wii. So not too big of a deal, but I did like having that little find. I don't know if it'll go up in price because it's, 2 games. The case itself is a little bit gunked up by probably a sticker that was on it at one point. So I'll clean that up a little bit. but that's why I got this guy. Trying to collect a Wii U. I've gotten a lot of Wii U games recently. Maybe I'll do an update for my Wii U collection once we've hit at least 100. I think I'm at about 85 right now. So the final game is something I've been looking for at least 2 years now, and I haven't been able to find it, but I already had a copy that is sealed. So if you've been watching my streams, you've seen this copy on my shelves, and maybe you didn't realize it is sealed. It is factory sealed, and it even has a little guy here to put up on a shelf or something. I'm not sure if this was ever actually hung up that way because it looks like it's taped down. I don't even know if this is factory sealed. Hopefully it is, and it's not just resealed and I got scammed for a brand new game, but either way, I kind of like it. Even if it's not actually factory sealed, I'm fine with that. But I just love this game a lot. That's why I have multiple copies, and that goes into what game I have left. This is the last game I picked up recently, and I'm very happy to find this in a very good condition that I can play, because I have it on PlayStation 4. I've streamed it on PlayStation 4. I want the PlayStation 2 game. I want to have a copy of the save and all of that. So that's why I picked this guy up. So that is the recent pickups. I really enjoy most of these games. I haven't played, but a lot of my collection I played when I was younger, and this is definitely one of them. And I'm very excited to have this guy and be able to play through it again. And let me know down in the comments, you guys have any specific games or game franchises that you like collecting multiple copies for? I have Dark Cloud as well as Final Fantasy. I've got lots of copies of this Final Fantasy 10 and 12. So let me know down in the comments, and let's go ahead and switch camera angles, and we will wrap up this video, and let's get to it. All right, so that was my recent pickups of the last about week and a half-ish. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more of these as I kind of ramp up again getting games and going out to stores and picking up more games. We got Retro Gaming Expo coming out in October, so I'm going to that, probably picking up a lot of games there. So I'll probably make videos on that as I've done every other year I've gone. I don't think I did one last year because I volunteered, but I don't remember 100% if I did or not. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of any of the games that I have showed you guys today, and anything you can give me about the Wii U game that has a Wii game in it. I would love to know about. Do you guys like Dark Cloud 2 or Dark Chronicles if you're in a different country that named it Dark Chronicles? I don't know if it was named anywhere else besides Japan, Dark Chronicles, but let me know that down in the description. I don't remember exactly. And before we out of here, like this video if you liked it, dislike if you don't, hit the subscribe button and turn bell notification on so you get notified when we upload new videos, and a bunch of other social links down there. I'm gonna probably be streaming on Twitch now, but you subscribe here. I'll probably go live here sometimes, Twitch as well. Mostly probably on Twitch, as I kind of want to start uploading here more often, and the lives kind of get YouTube weirded out by that. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it from now on. I might switch it up in the future, but that's what I'm thinking so far. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys prefer Twitch for streams or YouTube? Let me know. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.